Welcome back. The Greenville Triumph is making a push for the playoffs, but this time the team is more than about soccer. Their mission is to be a positive force in the community. You can be a part of their mission. This morning we have Cole and Kevin here to tell us more about Greenville Triumph and their special relationship with a patient here in the upstate. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you too.
Good to see you.
We see the Triumph everywhere. You guys are really involved with the community. For someone who doesn't know about the team, tell us a little bit about what you guys do. And you have 3 important games that are coming up trying to get you to the next level in the playoffs.
Yep, we just got back from Richmond over the weekend, and it's coming into the playoff push here. It's tight within the league right now, so each game is really important at this time. So the more and more fans that we can get at our games to give us that home field advantage would be really important for us.
It's always good to see a good home team crowd out there. So where do you guys play? And I know you have 3 games coming up where you have opportunities to get to pack the stands there.
We play at Legacy Early College, and the next 3 Fridays are all home games. So we're hoping for a great turnout to help us continue this playoff push.
And your fans are serious too. They come out and then they're like all in. There's no you don't sit there and just barely clap your hands. Your team's they paint their bodies. They do. They have smoke and all this type of stuff.
Yeah, the Reedy River Riot, our fan base, they're awesome and definitely one of the best fan bases in the league.
And that helps propel you to a win. So
for sure.
Hopefully we get to see you guys go a little bit further in the playoffs too. You guys have a special game coming up on September 13th where you're doing something really cool with Bon Secours. You know, of course, every family, every organization has a cancer story. It's something that doesn't discriminate. Tell us about the game on the 13th.
Yeah, just as you just said, I think everyone either has a loved one or a special friend in their that they know that's been impacted with cancer. On September 13th, this Friday at 7 o'clock, we're trying to promote Triumph over cancer. So we would love for everyone to come out to the game and support the cause. Kevin and I have actually been fortunate enough to meet a special patient here in the upstate, Hudson, who's a huge soccer fan, and Kevin was able to do really something special for him.
That's really cool. Tell us, so how did this relationship come about? Did you coming to the games and interacting with you guys, or did Bon Secours kind of put you in touch with him? How did that come about?
I think it was through Bon Secours that we originally got in touch with him, but we were both really impacted by the meeting and just how big of a fan he was and how great of a kid he was. Yeah. He was telling us stats of the team that even we didn't know. And it seemed like he was coming after our coach's job at one point when he was pulling out stats. So it was great to see how big of a fan he was.
Hudson got out there. He was like, "Look at some of your guys. This is where your weaknesses are."
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, it was really impressive.
So we were both pretty impacted by that meeting, and we've just kept a relationship since.
And that's great for you guys. I mean, you do so much work where you're training and you're traveling and you're playing. It's really cool to take it outside of that context and really make an impact in the community, which is something that you guys are passionate about. So thank you so much for all that you guys do. So the next 3 Fridays, you guys are going to be home?
Yes, sir.
Next 3 Fridays, so they can go and check you guys out. Tickets, greenvilletriumph.com. And Cole, I know you're a local guy from Anderson, so how cool is it for you to be able to play so close to your hometown?
Yeah, it's been really nice. It's always nice. I always tell everyone that it's nice to see fans from the previous teams, but it's really nice when you have familiar faces that you see in the stands. So that it's been such a blessing to be back here in the upstate.
And you don't have to drive that far to get a home cooked meal, because something tells me that Kevin's not cooking it up in the apartment.
No, he's a good chef.
He's a good chef?
Yeah, he's a good chef.
Kevin, where
I go
are
on
you
my
from?
own. I'm from New Jersey.
Okay, we'll claim you now. You're Southern now. We'll take you as one of our own. So go support the team on September 13th. Help them fight and triumph over cancer. GreenvilleTriumph.com. Thank you guys so much. Let me borrow the Triumph the next time I see it. That car drives around town.
I know, it's nice.
Let me borrow. Give me the keys for a little bit.
For sure.
I won't give the keys to Jack and Megan because we know maybe driving ain't their best thing, but magic probably is.
You don't know that, Jay. I would take good care of that car. Don't worry. Don't worry.